the NPP has registered a significant victory in Congress bastion Rajabala constituency. Yes, indeed, viewers, a neck-to-neck contest, but the NPP had the last laugh in the Rajabala by-elections. NPP's Abdus Saleh defeated his nearest rival Hasina Yasmin Mondal of the Congress by 1,927 votes. While Abdus Saleh polled 11,812 votes, Mondal secured 9,885 votes. Meanwhile, Asha Hildi Shira of the UDP polled 7,228 votes. All right, and to give us all the latest updates and to give us his perspective, I'm being joined now live from our newsroom by our news editor, Navrun Goswami. And Navrun, indeed, the NPP has officially conquered Rajabala, which is, of course, a known Congress bastion. So, indeed, can we say that this is a very big, significant victory as far as the NPP is concerned, Navrun?
Yes, Ronak, significant it is. I just heard you saying it was a neck-and-neck contest. Well, it seemed so at the beginning in the initial few rounds, but let me tell you, in any constituency in Meghalaya, when a candidate wins by a margin of over 1,000 votes, it's not called neck and neck anymore. And that's exactly what Chief Minister Conrad Sangma is saying. Our sources are telling us the first reactions have come in from Chief Minister Conrad Sangma. He is elated over the victory in Rajabala, and he has clearly said the mandate of the people of Garo Hills is for the NPP. It was not a close contest. That is what Conrad Sangma has said, and clearly so. It was extensive campaigning by both the Congress and the NPP in this constituency. We have had UDP come up with a surprise performance. UDP also garnering over 7,000 votes. That's significant for a party which started, a regional party which has its base in Khasi and Jaintia Hills, and making inroads, significant inroads in Garo Hills, which we also witnessed in the GHEDC polls earlier in the year. Now, coming back to the Congress and NPP contest, well, yes, Rajabala, as you rightly mentioned, Ronak, has been a Congress bastion. A lot was at stake, and not surprising then that we had Chief Minister Conrad Sangma continuously camping there for days till the last day of campaigning. If you have noticed, Rajabala witnessed the most intense campaigning among the three seats of Mawphlang, Moringkaneng, and of course the third one, that is in Garo Hills. And clearly the battle for Rajabala had more significance than just this one seat. We are staring at assembly elections in Meghalaya within just over a year's time, and that's why this victory would be symbolic for NPP, and that's why we have Chief Minister Conrad Sangma using this victory as an opportunity to state firmly that this is a mandate for the NPP. The people of Garo Hills have bestowed their faith once again on the NPP. For the Congress, yes, it can be said to be a big setback, even though the Congress candidate has also almost garnered close to 10,000 votes. It was a close contest, no doubt about that. But the Congress, you have to understand, Ronak, the opposition Congress has been making relentless attacks on the NPP for the last few months, be it on charges of corruption, law and order situation, development, and they expected things to turn around. So this will come as a bit of a setback for the Congress, which probably needs to get its house more in order. We have had recent quote-unquote frictions within the Congress. We have had rumors and reports of Mukul Sangma having other plans, but of course those speculations have all been put to rest now. But this again, Ronak, is a wake-up call probably for the Congress that it needs to work harder in the run-up to the 2023 assembly elections. The NPP, well, they look set for a victory. Already they've got a victory in Rajabala, and they also look set for a victory in Moringkaneng. So yes, the NPP, the ruling NPP and the MDA is comfortably placed. UDP can also take a lot of heart from this performance in the by-polls. They are winning Mawphlang, as we are getting reports, and in Garo Hills too, they have got over 7,000 votes. That for a party which has its roots in Khazi Hills, that is something. And definitely the UDP can be content with the performance they have put up. Overall, it's advantage NPP ahead of the by-polls, and yes, the Congress needs to work hard.
Absolutely, Navarun Goswami, thank you very much for your perspective at this point in time. And of course, the verdict of the people as far as Rajabala is concerned, it belongs to the NPP. And at this point in time, we have fresh reactions, viewers, coming in from Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma, as well as Rajabala's victorious candidate Abdus Saleh after the massive victory today. Listen in.
If you look at the past history of Rajabala, since the NCP time, we have never won this seat. In the 2013 election, NPP got a mere 450 votes. In 2018, we got 4,800 votes. And this time, we had crossed 11,000 votes. So I don't term it as a close contest at all. It's a very, very, I should say, great response from the people. It shows the support and the pro-development work that this government is doing. And therefore, it's a clear mandate for the government. If you look at all the 3 seats and the results, in all the 3 seats, the MDA candidates have won. So it's a clear indication towards the work that the MDA government has been doing. The main impact that has been there is the people have felt the development work. The grassroots people have realized that the difference that this NPP-led government has made at the grassroots level. And therefore, the people's perception has been very positive about this government, and that's why so that's been the turning point. No matter how many campaigns and big meetings you have, it is ultimately the individual vote that matters. And only when you're able to touch the lives of the people and make a difference in their lives, then only they'll be able to, or they will vote. So therefore, this is a clear mandate that people have given. If you look across the 3 constituencies, it's a clear mandate for the government, a concern in this aspect. But as you can see in this election, both the hill and the plain votes, we have been able to garner sufficient votes from both hill as well as the plain.
You got 1.5 years or so of tenure. What can you do for Rajabala? What are the people expecting? I mean, what is your views when it comes to development?
I will work for the Rajabala peoples. After 1.5 years only, you can ask me what I have done.